Thank you so much for your comment. I saw this and authenticity is such a freeing thing to just be yourself and you're not faking it. It's so freeing. Don't get me wrong. I would say in each area of our lives, different parts of ourselves are more highlighted, right? So if you're in school, maybe that side of you is a lot more highlighted than if you're at home, if you're at church, all the different things, right? But being your core you through all the different systems that you have to navigate, through everything is so much more freeing than pretending to be somebody else. Because if you're not yourself, you constantly have to think on how should I present myself. Being performative is actually so much more stressful to our brains and nervous system. So I don't really understand when people are performative compared to being authentic. Now, even in my past, when I masked myself, it wasn't really like I wasn't me. Like how I am right now, I've literally always been like this. However, I dumbed myself down oftentimes. And oftentimes I just would allow things or not address things just because of a high tolerance, or I would hide myself a lot. But none of that was me being inauthentic. That was actually survival. That's how I knew how to survive around the different systems that I was a part of. Now it's just like I just don't feel the need to, I'm not in survival mode anymore. I don't feel the need to mask or hide myself or shield myself anymore. Now I'm just like, it is, people get whatever version they get based on whatever system I'm navigating at that moment. So again, different parts of us come out in different sides. However, weaknesses in character, that's not a measure of authenticity. That people who have a weak characters, they're still being authentic. They just happen to have a weak character. So the cowardly behaviors that I mentioned, those are not a signifier of inauthenticity. Those are actually signifiers of a weakness in character. I hope that makes sense to you. And, there are many other cowardly behaviors that I don't like, but those are just the ones that were coming into mind at the moment. But I always encourage people, be yourself. Be yourself. Do not copy people. If we all have mirror neurons, so like if you're inspired, be inspired, but don't copy and paste. Don't try to hide yourself. Don't try to shield yourself. Just be yourself. Bye.